Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Clutch Conversations, man. Episode 21. And man, boy, we just had a great game just ended, man. Ohio State is natty bound. They just beat Texas, man, 28-14. And bro, this was a good game, bro. I mean, not gonna lie, that first half was very defensive. It was very defensive that first half. I definitely think, man, that strip sack was crazy. Jack Sawyer looked like he run a 4.6, but how he was moving. Um, oh my controller. Dang, I gotta get that. But before we talk about more of the game, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell everybody, tell a friend, tell your sister, tell your brother, your cousin, tell everybody, man. Follow Clutch Conversations on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok and Twitter. And don't forget to and Facebook. And Facebook. Don't forget to sub to the channel, man. So, like I just said, Ohio State just beat Texas 28-14. And I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, this game is pretty good. And I do wanna hold up now. I don't know what's going on with the Alright, that's good. I do wanna call out some stats right quick, because bro, I ain't gonna lie, Jeremiah Smith, they gotta get him involved, bro. They cannot allow teams to dictate how to get the best player involved. But Will Howard was 24 of 33, 289, one touchdown, one interception. He didn't play that bad. He really trying to put the ball in harm's way like that. So he did pretty good in my opinion, aside for that one pick that he threw. The rushing game was okay. It wasn't super effective, but in the red zone, it was very effective. I do want to say TreVeyon Henderson, bro is fast. Like that 75-yard touchdown he had at the end of the first half after Texas scored right at the end of first half. Because let me see, yeah, this bro, man. Camera. Okay, there we go. You gotta stop touching. Yay. Okay, like I need to stop touching that. Yeah, bro, that 75-yard touchdown with 13 seconds left was crazy, insane. And I do want to say things that I like I said, I like from Ohio State. Their defense stepped up in the second half. That was crucial, especially in that fourth quarter when they needed it the most, because it kind of like Texas was starting to get a little momentum, because Jaden Blue, he's definitely playing on Sundays. Jaden Blue's playing on Sundays for sure. Like I said, he stepped up in the second half, and the penalties, bro. The penalties kind of they were killing Ohio State, and I think they're gonna win the Natty. But that Notre Dame defense is serious. It's probably the best defense they're gonna face this whole playoff run. I mean, yeah, because Oregon, they DBs are kind of lackluster. But their front seven is decent. But Notre Dame is gonna be the best defense that they have faced so far, in my opinion. Like I said, they gotta get Jeremiah Smith involved, bro. He's been going crazy this whole playoff run. And you cannot, I think he had one catch for like 3 yards. Let me fact check that. Yeah, one catch for 3 yards, bro. And I definitely think that it was so much focus on him that they kind of forgot some of the other people that they have on Ohio State. Because Ohio State got good receivers. You got Carnell Tate. You got Emeka Egbuka. Like, you got G. Scott. So you got other people who can really, make big plays. And I understand what Texas was trying to do with the whole idea of we're not gonna let him beat us. Everyone else around us is gonna beat us. But Ohio State has so many weapons that they say, okay, that's fine. But I just think that Jeremiah Smith is the best weapon, and they have to get him involved. Now, another thing I want to say about Ohio State, Will Howard played pretty good, right? He got sacked a couple times. That third quarter, Texas really dominated the line of scrimmage. The third quarter is very ugly for Ohio State, very ugly. But they picked it up in the fourth quarter. Texas was dominant that third quarter. I thought in that third quarter, I'm like, ugh, how it was looking. I don't think Ohio State will win, because we seen Ohio State blow these teams out. But when they get in these super close games, that's when they look shaky. You look at the L they took against Oregon. You look at the L they took against Michigan. Both of those were close games that they couldn't pull out. This is a testament to what they can do in close games. The defense took control and said, "We're not losing this game." Because that goal line stand that they had, bro. And like I said, I'm gonna say every episode, I'm a Bama fan. And Caleb Downs, bro, was it second and goal? I think it was second and goal, and he shot the gap. He got stiff armed, but he slowed down the running back, bro. And the other that he allowed everyone else to come make the tackle. It's just he's super effective, bro. He's super good, and he's playing on Sundays for sure. You know, so that's things I like from Ohio State, and I already gave you things I dislike, which was the penalties, not getting Jeremiah Smith involved, which I feel like they should. And yeah, like I said, Warehouse was doing good. He was making great decisive. Great decisions, very decisive with his throws, and the pass rush was really getting to Quinn Ewers. I think how many sacks did they have? I'm curious. I want to know. I might need to go on what you call it for that. Yeah. Because I know he probably got sacked about maybe 4 times. I want to say probably 4 times. I'm pretty sure it's at least 4 times. Because that pass rush was really getting to him. And he wasn't playing that bad up until the fourth quarter, you know? And that was something that they really needed. They didn't need to happen. Because that strip sack by his former roommate was big. And that really would seal the game. Hold up. I think it's right here. Receiving, fumbles. Yeah, so he got sacked. Okay, he only got sacked twice. Okay, I was off. He didn't get sacked twice. But okay, now I'm gonna talk about Texas side, right? Things that I liked from Texas, right? So I definitely think like I said, their idea of coming into this game was we're not gonna let Jeremiah Smith beat us, right? And they're gonna try to control the run game and limit big plays, which they did. They limit the big plays. It wasn't that many big explosive plays in this game from Ohio State. I mean, besides the one at halftime, that was the most explosive play they probably had this game on offense. And they did. They limited the big plays, and that was probably a big factor, something that they had, circled on the board going against Ohio State, because you cannot allow the receivers to go off. You just can't, because you got really two who can give you 100 on 100 receiving yards on any night, right? So, another thing that I really really like from Texas was how they was able to get their running backs in the passing game. Bro, Jaden Blue is tough. When it was looking kind of spooky, he kept them alive. If I'm not mistaken, he scored both of their touchdowns. He the only player on the team who got a touchdown. The receivers, man, besides Golden, who he kind of went out with an injury earlier and he came back, but it's just Jaden Blue was leading them in receiving yards, I mean, Isaiah Bond really didn't have a good game. Matthew Golden was he was decent. I think he's their best receiver. Wisner, I mean, it's just I think they needed more big plays to beat Ohio State. And they were getting steam, especially in that third quarter. They were gaining steam. They was getting to Will Howard, making him, uncomfortable, making him move around. They sacked him a couple times. How many sacks did they have? Wait, I'm tripping. Wait, when I said the sacks, right, I read them flip-flop. Texas had 2 sacks. Ohio State had 4 sacks, so I was right the first time. Right? They sacked him twice. I think both of them probably in the second half. So they were getting to him. The defense was playing pretty good. It's just the offense, man. That Ohio State defense was just pressured. It was putting pressure. It was making tackles. And this is an offense that early in the game was confused. They was kind of confused with the formations that Steve Sarkisian was throwing at. Because Sark is a great coach, bro. I hate that he left Bama. I really do. But Bama can't mess with that oil money that they got in Texas. So when you have these different formations that confuse the defense, you allow your running backs to get one-on-one matchups with linebackers and potentially DBs. Which if I'm the I'd rather not match up with a DB, but when they match up with a linebacker and you got Jaden Blue, I mean, he's fast. He's super fast. He's gonna burn them. Just like he scored that one touchdown, broke dude ankles, still scored. So I understand what Texas was trying to do. I just think the offense didn't pull through how they should have. They didn't really have that many big plays because your best receivers. I mean, like I said, Isaiah Bond 1 for 8. Ryan Wingo 1 reception, 22 yards. Like your running back should not be leading your team in receiving yards to beat this Ohio State team. You're gonna need to be able to run the ball, and your receivers are gonna have to step up and make big plays. Because it was one pass, bro. Isaiah Bond, you're one of the guys. If you know you transfer, why jump? You didn't have to jump for that ball. It hit him right in the chest. Just catch it. You got open. You did the toughest thing to do on the whole route was to get open, and you jumped to catch it. You didn't have to, And I think Texas kind of left a lot out there on offense, bro. To me they did. The offensive line really couldn't handle that pass rush. They was getting to him consistently, like I said. He only had one turnover, but he really could have had 2 picks in this game, maybe 3 in this game. So I know it's gonna be gonna see what he's gonna do next year. It's gonna be something looking forward to for next year, man. But one thing I want to give him credit for is how they shut down Jeremiah Smith. They did not allow him to go crazy. They always kept somebody on him. They didn't let Jeremiah Smith get behind their DBs, and that's how you defend that. You can't allow him to just run wild, because if he catch one and he get going, he's gonna get hot. And when he gets hot and he start head tapping people, it's wraps. He's one of those guys. Him, Ryan Williams, even Ryan Wingo. Wingo is one of those guys who get hot. Hey, you're gonna have a tough night. So they limit Ohio State big plays. They didn't let Jeremiah Smith go crazy. So I just think they have to be able to win on offense, bro. Because if we're being real, the defense didn't play bad. I mean, they gave up 28 points to Ohio State offense that's powerful. They limit their best receiver to 3 yards. I mean, the rushing game, what? How many rushing yards did they have in total? They only had 81 rushing yards in total. So you can't sit here and say it was a Texas defense, because they really don't have nothing to hang their head low about, man. The offense just couldn't match up. They couldn't. Even though they gave up, they didn't even give up 14 in that fourth quarter. They gave up 7, But I don't know, man. I don't. Because that offense, what were they on third down? Because to beat this Ohio State defense, right, you have to convert third down, and you can't be in third and long situations. Because if you're in third and long situations, right, you got the pass rush, and you have the defensive line that's very active with their hands, right? They have the most. I think they have the most batted balls, the most batted balls in college football in the nation. So this is a team that's very active with their hands. You've seen Jack Sawyer, what he was able to do with the strip sack. You got him. You got my other guy? JT. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, but Jack Sawyer nice, bro. Jack Sawyer is nice. He's nice. And he's fast. Like I said, he's sneaky fast. I ain't even gonna lie. But like I said, this defense is very active with their hands, bro. And Texas just left. The offense just left so much out there. I really believe so. And it's crazy because Quinn Ewers really didn't have that bad of a game. I mean, he was 23 for 39, 283 yards, 2 tuds, 1 pick. But you have to watch this game to see what I'm saying, because the offense, you can just look at this first of all, they have 14, but you don't see how they got the 14, The running back got 14. So, and that's why I tweeted, right? I made a post on Twitter. I said, let me go to it. Let me go to it right quick. I said, Jaden Blue is Texas saving grace right now. And this was in the third quarter, I believe, because I seen how it was going. He was hot. I think he had what 59. I don't think the rushing game really wasn't there because you not really that run defense that Ohio State got is tough. But in the passing game, he was super effective. But hey, now we have Ohio State and Notre Dame in the national championship. I'm actually gonna talk about another game, Notre Dame game too. I definitely think that game is gonna be kind of similar to the Texas game. I feel. I don't know if that Notre Dame offense is good enough to play with the Ohio State defense. I think they can be, they can possibly win if they win the third downs. And that's super crucial when playing against Ohio State. And you got to keep it close. If you keep it close, I feel like that's when Ohio State is most vulnerable. You have short third down situations and you keep it close. And you got to limit Jeremiah Smith. And Notre Dame has the defense to do that. Great fit. They're physical. They tackle. They fly to the football. So they have the skill. They definitely have the skill. I just don't know if that offense can hold up. That would be my biggest concern. They have a good running game, but Ohio State has a good running defense. So if they get their running game going, which is going to be hard against this defense, it's a possibility for them to win. But my winner, I think I'm picking Ohio State. Right? I think it's going to be similar. It's going to be similar. Notre Dame might give you more than 14. I really don't know because I don't know what version of Riley Leonard we're going to see. Are we going to see the Riley Leonard that we just saw with over 200 passing yards? Or are we going to see the Riley Leonard with Penn State? We had 90 passing yards. You don't know which one's going to show up. And that if I'm Notre Dame, you can kind of look at some of the stuff Texas did with the formations and how they kind of confused his Ohio State defense with throwing the screens and the tight end routes and just the leak out routes from running backs. Getting a running back because you have a great running back duo. Jeremiah Love is one of the best running backs in the country, and you also got what bro name is I can't remember. Hold up, it's on the tip of my tongue. Dang. Godly. Gosh. Lee. See, they all just talking about Jeremiah Love. They got another running back that's gas too. I can find it though. I can find it. Bro, I don't want you. I did not type that. But yeah, all I'm saying, they got to get their running backs going in the passing game to beat Ohio State. I definitely think so. That's the one thing that they need to do. So, this season, I think the college football playoffs has been a success, in my opinion. I'm not biased. I'm not a biased Bama fan. I'm not gonna sit here and say I didn't like it because we weren't in it or we should have been in it. So, Price, that's what I'm thinking about. Price, Jadarian Price. I think it's been a success. I didn't see Notre Dame making it. They surprised me. Not gonna lie to you. They played good against all the teams that they beat. The defense stepped up big time in all of their games, but they needed to be when they needed to. So I think it was pretty good, and I'm hyped to see more for next year. Now, I do want to talk about this Notre Dame game that came on yesterday, right? And I think the first half was very similar to this Ohio State game. It was kind of how I expected this game to go. Very defensive in the first half. One gonna be super high scoring, But Drew Allard threw that pick late in the fourth, man, and it was a bad pass. I mean, he overthrew it, broke off the pick. They set up for the field goal and they won. And the thing with Penn State is, man, it's just the offense. And that was one thing that I was super skeptical about with Penn State is their offense. Because their defense is top tier. Penn State is always known for having a great defense. That's literally what they're known for. If you were number 11 on Penn State, you're nice. Abdul Carter, nice. Michael Parsons, nice. So their defense isn't the issue. It's just the offense. That's always been the thing with them. It's always just been what version of Penn State offense are we going to see? You know, and I think that version of is what I expected. Not even gonna lie to you, I expected that defense. That offense to show up because the run. And it's not even. I'm not gonna say the whole offense because the running game is always there too. It's really the passing game because if we look at the pass, I think he had 135 passing yards. You're not beating the top tier teams with that type of performance. It's just not happening. It's just not. And I just think they need some more receivers. I'm not saying the guys that they have aren't good. It's just always the same story with Penn State. It's always the same story. It's always the same story. Great defense, great running game, but where's the passing game? So that's what I didn't like from Penn State. I do like their defense still. Like I said, their defense is always going to play good. Always going to have a top defense in the nation. But Drew Allard, man, he threw no touchdowns. I think he didn't even complete a pass. Wait, I seen a statistic. Yeah, he didn't complete a pass to none of his receivers. Like, his receivers did not catch the ball at all. His tight ends did, running backs did, of course, but receivers no. And it's just you can't perform like that. You really can't. Now I'm talking about some of the things I like, was really gonna be on defense because offense I really didn't like much. But hey, well, actually, I would say this. One thing I do like for their offense, like I said, is the running game. That running back duo they got with Nicholas Singleton and Katron Allen, dogs. Both of them had 80 yards apiece. Nick Singleton had 15 carries, 84 yards, 3 tuds. Katron Allen had 19 carries, 82 yards. They had 200 yards rushing the ball. That's what you're gonna get from Penn State. That's what you're gonna get. Now their defense, receiving, I ain't gonna talk about that. Receiving. Defense. Defense played good. Generated 5 sacks. You just need the offense to step up. You really do. Now, we're done talking about losing team. Let's talk about the winning team. Notre Dame. Man, Riley Leonard. So, this game, he did throw 2 picks. But it was a very, very, it was a good game for him. He did throw 2 picks, but they were kind of early. So the earlier you throw the pick, probably the better. You don't want to throw a pick late in the fourth like Drew Allard did. If you're gonna throw a pick, throw it early. Don't throw it in the third and fourth quarter when it's gonna hurt you the most. Because he's 15 for 23, 223 yards. So the attempt to completion, the completion ratio really wasn't bad, right? And he did go out with an injury, so what boy came in, hey, 6 for 7, 44 passing yards. He did his thing. He did his thing for what he was, supposed to do. Their offensive line did get kind of injured, but I think they're still going to be fine. The Ohio State defense might cause some issues with that. I don't know the extent of the injuries, but I do remember watching the game yesterday, and a couple of their offensive line were hurt, and the offensive line couldn't handle that pass rush from Penn State either. Penn State was getting there. They was getting back there. I think Penn State had 5 6, like I said, 5 sacks, 8 TFLs. Notre Dame had 2 sacks? They had 1 sack. So Penn State defense is crazy. It was a game I expected from Penn State. Not gonna lie. They always do this, man. Penn State be super high every year. This is the best Penn State team I've seen in a minute. It's the farthest they've gone, I should say. They be super high. Then one of them games, man, they just choke, choke. So that's gonna do it for the college football playoffs, man. I gave y'all my winner. Let me know in the comments who y'all think is gonna win. I think we probably are the same wavelength. Not gonna count Notre Dame out, but I don't see it. I'm not gonna lie. So let's switch the topic, man. Transfer portal talks. My boy, my boy, my boy. Well, he ain't my boy because he played for Georgia. Carson Beck entered the transfer portal yesterday. He committed to Miami today. NIL value of $4 million. Yes, 4 of them in college. 4 mil. Transfer portal money, NIL money, crazy. And there's this little stat that I seen. He's making more money than bro. He's making more money than 9 starting NFL quarterbacks. He's making more money than Anthony Richardson, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Michael Penix, Bo Nix, Will Levis, who will be starting for long, and Brock Purdy and Aiden O'Connell. And he's still in college. And I think, how old Carson Beck is? 23? I know he an old head for college. I know he an old head for college. I'll type in cars. What the hell? I think he about, he 23. He an old head for college for a quarterback, So he making that money on. I give it to him. I kind of seen this coming. I know people said maybe Ohio State, but Miami's probably the best option for him. Going to the ACC, so he really have a chance to win the conference because we don't know how Florida State's going to look next year. So this is going to be a good opportunity for him to win. And I'm glad he took this route because I think the back end of this season, he hurt his draft stock a lot. He was throwing a lot of picks, a lot of incompletions. He just didn't look good, So this is the right move for him. I'm glad that he did this. And I hope that he's successful at Miami. I hope that this is when he shines the brightest. I hope this is when he proves people wrong that, hey, I'm still that guy. I'm still him. This is why I deserve to be a top pick in the NFL. So I hope he does good. I don't wish no ill will on him. Hey, go Canes for him, So that's going to do it for a trade. That's really the most impactful trade talk that happened today. Now I do gotta, where we at. Close conversations, we're Bama over here. We team, we link. Let a naysayer know. We know what it really mean. Let up no. My boy Nick Saban. Everybody. Yes, sir. Nick Saban, man. Inducted into the he was a 2025 inductee to the College Football Hall of Fame. What can I say about Nick Saban, man? GOAT of college football. 7 national championships, 6 with Bama, 1 with LSU. I mean, he got more people drafted than the L's. He got what? 50, I think 52 first round picks. Like some insane stat, bro. He got like 100 and something players in every team in the NFL has a Bama player on it right now that's active. Like what more can I say about Nick, man? Nick Saban is, like I said, the GOAT of coaching. It's really not much to say. The resume speaks for itself. over 80% win percentage for a head coach. That's insane. One of the highest ever. Super dominant, since he got there. So it's just NFL, we're gonna leave that alone. But it's really ain't much more I can say for Nick. I mean, the writing is already on the wall. We already knew what this was. We knew what this was 5 years ago. So congratulations to Nick Saban, man. We miss you at the University of Alabama. Sometime I wish we had you back. But hey, you did what's best for your career. Understand NIL money's probably impacted his decision on retiring. I thought he was at least gonna give the college football playoff, the 12 team, one shot. I knew he didn't have long because he in his 70s, But, hey man, we thank you for everything you did for Alabama, especially like if it was hurricanes, bad weather, he is always there helping the community around Tuscaloosa. Like he's always been there. He got his foundation, Nick and kids. I mean, just a great role model that a lot of people look up to and want to run through a wall for. If you ain't never listened to one of his speeches, please go listen to it because he's gonna make you want to run through your apartment wall or house wall, or if you wherever you at, you're gonna run through a wall. So congratulations to Nick Saban on making college football Hall of Fame. Now, I think I need to start a segment called Dummy of the Day. I don't know. I don't know. Dumb down conversation. Let me know what I should call it. Right. LSU star Kyren Lacy. Oh man, when are we gonna learn? When are we gonna learn? When are we gonna learn, bro? Kyren Lacy is wanted on charges of neglecting homicide, man, after alleged felony hit and run, and he declared for the draft 2 days later. I don't know how many more examples we're going to see of this. When is it gonna stop? When are these players or people just gonna realize, bro, when you're knocking on the door to get to the NFL, bro. And the thing about it, you're a great receiver. You're a great receiver. You're knocking on the door to get to the NFL, bro. It's just this is why me in my personal life, my circle ain't that big. People who I'm really close to, we tight. And I feel like we should all be accountable to tell each other right from wrong. But you finna be the breadwinner, probably for your family. You finna see some money that you ain't never seen before. Your family probably ain't never seen before. And you go out here and do this. And the dude that he killed was a older man. I think he was in his 70s, and he was a vet. And the courses they don't play about them vets, bro. I just, man, I don't get it, bro. And I ain't finna talk like I'm some old head because I'm 22. So me and bro probably the same age or around the same age. It's just, bro, how many examples are we gonna see, bro? Like, how can you see this? You see the Henry Ruggs situation. Like, you see those situations and you think, and you like, I don't want to be like that, and you do it. And then the thing about it, you ran. You didn't stop. You didn't make sure man was okay. Man, like I said, it's alleged, but I don't know. Man, we just need. I don't know if people need to go through a course or people need guidance, bro. People need guidance. And like I said, I'm 22, so I can't sit here and act like I got super wisdom, but I'm pretty wise for my age. We just need to call a spade, and just hold people accountable when they're wrong before it get to this issue. Because when you tend to have money and you tend to have fame and you're projected to go to the NFL, you probably got a lot of yes men around, right? A lot of your friends probably are just around you doing whatever you say, not telling you wrong. And that's when you have situations like this when dudes they just crash out. That's literally what crash out is, bro. And he's already been having issues like on the field with the celebrations, all this and that. And it's just, man, he's super talented, bro. I know he probably regret it, probably going through it, but it's like life come with choices, bro. Life come with every decision you make got a consequence to it. You know, it could be a good or bad. You know, and it's just this coming from somebody who be speeding sometimes, right? I don't speed as much as I used to because I had to realize it ain't worth it. It's not. It's just not. So he might get he gonna get some time. Kenny say he gonna be he fuck. Yeah, he fuck. But I just hope he just learn from it, bro. Just learn from it. I mean, it's the only thing you can do. And I hope that the man's family that passed, they find in their heart to just somehow forgive him. Everyone does not do that. Everyone does not find that. But hey, bro, it's sad. It's just sad, bro. I'm just tired of seeing players have so much potential to put their family on top, get their family out of the situation, and it just crashed. It just crashed out. Do some crazy. It's sad, bro. It's sad. It's sad. And this happened on December 17th. Well, we can switch it to like before I say some last thing about college, right? Let's get on a brighter note. Let's talk about national championship again, one more time. So every national championship has came from the East Coast, except for Texas, since 2005, which has been Texas, LSU, Alabama, Auburn, Georgia, Florida State, Florida, Clemson, Ohio State, and Michigan. I just think the East run football, honestly. I mean, wait, this ain't true. Didn't Oh, this is true. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm thinking Washington lost to Michigan. Yeah, so, no, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's facts. Uh, where's Notre Dame? Ain't Notre Dame on the East Coast? And Ohio State, both of them on the East Coast. So whoever wins is gonna be the first one winning a national championship. And shout out to my boy Marcus Freeman for being the first black head coach to make it to the national championship. And just for that, I kind of want to root for him. But hey, I'm happy for him, man. And I hope it's gonna be a good. I think it's gonna be a good game though. All right, so we're gonna switch it to the NFL. NFL conversations. All right, so one thing I want to speak about in the NFL is Deshaun Watson. Right, he tore his Achilles again. He might miss the 2025 season. Uh, it's been crazy for Deshaun Watson, man. You got the whole massaging or Diddy situation. I ain't gonna say Diddy situation, but the whole massaging situation. He leave. Houston, goes to Cleveland, gets hurt, right? Comes back, gets hurt, and he's hurt again. I don't know if I've ever seen a fall off like this before in my life, because he's like 26, 27, right? I've never seen a fall off like this, bro. Because when he was in Houston the first couple of years, he was balling. You look at him now, it's like he like a shell of himself, and I'm pretty sure it's just a lot going on around him. I mean, with the whole allegations and some more rumor allegations came up, the injuries. There's a lot for him. He might just need to hang it up. Sometimes we don't want to. Sometimes we have like we need to hold on, but sometimes you just gotta let go, bro, and do what's best for you and your mental, right? Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I am hyped for these games tomorrow. Episode 22 will be dropping tomorrow. For these games. Yeah, I'm hyped for these games. All right. That's it for the NFL. Really ain't have much to talk about for the NFL. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because it's really a college football day. So now let's switch it to the last segment. Last segment of the day. Culture conversation. All right, man. I might go on a little small rant because I'm tired of hearing about this. Right. Judge granted Megan Thee Stallion's request for a 5-year restraining order on Tory Lanez. I don't like bringing the whole drama into clutch conversation, because we peaceful over here. We talk about our sports, talk about our life events, talk about music or whatever that we just started doing, and we keep it pushing. But I have to speak on Meg Thee Stallion, bro. Leave that man alone. He is in prison. She acting like bro Jeepers Creepers or Jason or Michael Myers. I know she was like, she's scared he'll do it again. Come on, bro. Leave the man alone. He's been in prison for what, 2, 3 years now? It's over. You won. What more do you want from me? It's that Tyrese. What more do you want from me? That's what he's saying. Like, bro, leave the man alone. I don't I don't get it, bro. I don't like. Is he? He can't be harassed. He's not harassing her from prison. I mean, I don't know all the details, but it can't be that bad, bro. It just can't, because you don't have to answer them jail calls if he is. You know, I mean, leave it alone, bro. Just making it worse for him and his family. And at this point, we need to just look in the mirror and be like, it's something deeper than this, bro. Because file a restraining order on a 5-year restraining order on a man that's in prison is crazy. That's insane. And I'm gonna leave my take of the whole situation to myself, because I don't want to start any any drama. So I'm gonna keep my mouth closed about what I think happened. But leave the man alone. You won. You won the battle. Like, it is what it is, bro. Just leave. It's over. It's over. Like, this victim card that. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me end it right there. I'm gonna end it on that note, because I don't want to get too deep into it. I don't want to get canceled. But that's gonna do it, man, for episode 21 of Clutch Conversations, man. It was a good episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. Tell me what you like about the pod. Tell your friend, tell your cousin, your brother, your sister. Tell everybody, bro. When you go get that, if y'all play Marvel Rivals, right? Everybody y'all play Marvel Rivals with, tell them boys about Clutch Conversations, right? Tell everybody. Tell the whole world, man, because we here to stay and we here for good. So I thank y'all and I love y'all for everything y'all do. See y'all in the next one. Peace.